the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Alright, here for yes, I'm Makwala being from Nsem-Pii TV. So, and now the pair, the majority leader. Honorable was a chairman Sabunsu, the member of parliament for a year Swami constituency, and our reply a Sammy Gyamfi. The press statement on about Montin say a year Charles Opoku are a nay NPP for a unit original now to swab away Assin North. Much as Sammy Gyamfi say a year easy and then a pound for Yamami Jimensa almost smuggle a year. Charles Opoku no den din ebe wura mu wo hoisan say Charles Opoku yo bia onto aba e wo eye assembly ku honom na mu to na aba e wo eye takwa isan say takwa honom na ene ya mene mo ka say eye Charles Opoku ote na assembly ku ho de e ho ene ye ba bia ofiri o maame e ho no ofiri ana opapa so e ho no ofiri na wotie eye nsem a eye Charles Opoku di tu jana no pese o kire say krom honom na ye tete no anase ye wo no na empo call ni junior high school call senior high school na mum wiye no wode nani akirem ewo eye kemkus no kokotoa na desua so na honorable say chairman Sabunsu a reply Sammy Gyamfi sign statement on that bontin say NDC4 EC4% almost smuggle eye Charles Opoku no mde ni din be shim ewo eye asen honom no Charles Opoku zo tie nka say na o kire say ono ampa onto aba wo honom na Ghana yamam na nan kyerese se won to aba wo eye constituency anase be bia wo free a eno kyerese wontimi enkunku gina e wo me ento so aba nti no Sammy Gyamfi nya ensem na wo kan na reply a eye honorable say chairman sadema Sammy Gyamfi so ni momenti
27th electoral commission say kotoba nkwada ya NPP omo candidate. The NDC brought a letter through Sammy Gyamfi. Can I have the letter on? Almost a morning electoral commission. Yeah, Kanana. Kanana no ne say. Abrante ba prefer the Charles Opoku. Akofa kratasi entoaba emano no. On toaba wo. Enunti no mo pese mu ne electoral commission rem na omo emano edi ni din rem Wadaroma Nsem-Pii na article 94 no eka CI 127 regulation 22 of the public election regulations no eno no na Sammy Gyamfi gina so say so betima transfer ubi a not less than 42 days to a public election 42 days no so abrante omo hwe mu no oni krata bia wo enti no ombe so mu wia ne din ko hyem electoral commission so aba be ya no say article 94 no say ehia se wo be ye constituency ho na wo to aba na mom se wo free ho a if you hail from the constituency on to aba ho da kra wutumi gira many abrante to train komo Charles Opoku ose on to aba or to aba otakwa by no man no ensi du kwan se wonyanti aba no mbeto no Assin North kwa no so we need primaries na on to aba ne bi because 42 days no a man kwan man ntimi transfer the vote nemom the subsequent election e be ba no obetimi a transfer the vote but emra ne say momoaye wo ho na akoye nchi no asyo
say nchinywe bi ani nchinywe bi ani article 94 no say subject to the provisions of this article article we ngwa ene gina ho ema abato ho nhye or say a person shall not be qualified to be a member of parliament if unless he is a citizen of Ghana, has attained the age of 21 years, and is a registered voter. Then B, you know, say he's resident in the constituency in which he stands as a candidate. We are gonna need. What true within say Obetwaba? We are registered voter. So I can say no, you're gonna need. watuaba, watro ni din so betuaba. That's the first thing. Now, number two, no, was say you must be a resident in the constituency in which you stand as a candidate. I was say, so you're gonna need watro din so betuaba. The toss be no, and he say, ube, uti, baby, a person constituency, a person original. What ho? So one tiwa was say, any what ho be in finum answer the brosa.
Okay.
So, of the 10 years immediately preceding the election for which you stand. So, what's a whole in finum? So, I want to hold the last 10 years. What's a whole in finum? And now say, free constituency horse, I want to hold.
Let's go free.
Let's go free. Let's say, if you do, Nukra, won't now. No free. Utimichina. It also means, and I say, what we are to in it also a 9, I clause 2 of Article 94. Or say, Utrisha or Manfu be say, if you owe allegiance to a country other than Ghana, Ufri ho, what ho? Na say, Utrisha or Manfu frase, send a jetty question, no. I know the or say you don't qualify to be a member of parliament.
Okay.
It also be a Ebia, we age maybe, Waboka, a declare bankrupt. No, Untimina. It also be no, say, what do you mukawa if you are of unsound mind? Untimina. It also be no, or say, Bia, you are convicted of high crime. Would they fiase? Would they fiase? You have been convicted of high crime under this constitution or high treason for an offense involving the security of the state. Say be away what you could to my nego. And I say what ye fraud. So and I say what at the end I boom for no involve dishonesty.
Why need to cry?
Unyen the kwa for. So we yes adiana. And I say bia assembia ye friend saying ye boo ho for no. Asotwe no itimi kum. Say it involves an offense punishable by death. And I say election about to ho wa akoye bibia na ense say for an offense relating to or connected with election under a law enforced in Ghana at any time. What I say? And I say commission be bua for say okra do ko aban mu adwe bi mu a won sem fata. Sansem no enyina ewo. Baby anywhere e ka say chinchina je say wo to aba ewo ho ansa no akogina. That is Article 94. Na okoye mre bi say your friend is saying, you say, what ho and our to aba. You say, what to about the ho, a wha. So, I know, dear, your friend is saying, Article 2 of the Constitution. So, I can say, so, koye emrebi. Necessary, inconsistent with this Constitution.
94 no.
Article 94 no. Samra no enye adwuma etugu enti constitution ni emra pon se mra bia ba se mra no eni constitution no egbabra was it to the extent of the inconsistency no samra no ye null and void.
Okay,
what you say it o kai se na nsen ye in parliament ni o mra bi efa speaker sem ho
yeah
so Supreme Court Supreme Court was samra na parliament mpo aye no etia constitution inti yenyi sa de ne fi yemra no sanity inti say constitution ni yemra pon this how yemra bi na semra no he inconsistent with the constitution to the extent of the inconsistency no that mra no ye null and void ye make kire yenua kuma no eno
sesi a wote say wona oye hwehwemu kire say Assin North ye test case mamo your popularity and I say eba approval rating Assin North betimi aye test case amamu. So mo win here betimi a chese ne Ghana for da so jimudi. So NPP NDC da so win here. Anopea Penka President Diok Penka, former Attorney General no. I send a caution to one party say they should tread cautiously because they are going to take a calculated risk be a bit to me endanger almost with Judge Kwesin as candidate. And also the crowd taba abe declaring intention say obejina. Judge Kwesin by what you quoted the last part no. Then it means say election hunie maybe where ni no kre. Dishonesty was there. The whole kind of not just say, and no, now my me in a film. Does he qualify even per this article that we read here? So, bit me now, Ujina, who's so one man on the criminal proceedings, no so to say.
Send your work, Constitution, no. First one, maybe on the Okojina, apart from the work through primaries or party mono. Okojina, they could file nominations with electoral commission. Commission no ma krata. The krata ni mono. O ma tro say. Article 94 no nsem na e wo ho no. Electoral commission ni di ebisa o say we Ghanaian citizen. We ka say ai. Na wadi umfie ebro mfie aduonu baako. We ka say ai. So you're 18 years or Ghana, say what trouble. Now, so won't mean you know me and trouble. Maybe I know you're 19 years.